Hi, this is Matt, and this is something different today. I am doing my first TV review of a season. So I said before this would be a movie and TV channel review. So here we go. I'm doing the show Hostages today. This premiered this fall. It just ended last Monday. It's probably not gonna have a second season. I think it was originally intended to be a one-season thing with a beginning, middle, end with resolved endings of all the characters at the end. So, if you're not familiar, the plot is about us. The main character is a surgeon, played by Toni Collette, and she and her family are held hostage by a group of criminals, and she's supposed to operate on the president to remove a tumor, but they want her to kill the president for some reason. And the whole season just plays out with like why they're doing this, who's in charge, what's the family gonna do, stuff like that. Now a lot of people don't like this show, and I kind of understand that. It's not the best show in the world. Some of the writing's pretty bad actually, but overall I was very entertained throughout the whole series. It was only 15 episodes, so it's a pretty short season, but so much was going on each episode. It felt like forever. It felt like a regular TV season has 22 or 24 episodes, but it felt like that. Like there's so much going on. It was almost like a little too much. Like near the end, it kind of felt like the writers were just making up stuff to go along, to do this, that, do that, and it was just too much in some parts. But overall, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna do letter grades for TV because stars don't work out. I'm gonna give it a B-, I'd say. It's a little below average, I think. It could have been a lot better, but some of the acting was pretty good. Some were not. High points were I think Dylan McDermott did a really good job. Now, a lot of people don't like him because he usually has the same facial expression in most of the stuff, and that's kind of true, but he can do some really good acting. If you've seen the first season of American Horror Story, one of my favorite shows, he was pretty good on that in the first season as the dad of the whole family of that season. So I think he did. Toni Collette, she was fine, I guess. She looks really different from when I last saw her. I haven't really seen her in a lot of stuff. I think the main thing I've seen her in is The Sixth Sense, she plays Haley Joel Osment's mom. So I have to admit, that was a long time ago, so I can't really blame her. People do age, but she just looked really different from that when I last. Well, I've seen previews of her in her show, The United States of Terra. She looked very different from what she is now. So her acting was good, somewhat. She had her weak moments, like all actors do, unless you're like legendary, like Meryl Streep. Then you don't have. I guess even if you are legendary, you have bad moments once in a while. You can't be perfect all the time. So she was fine. The kids were so-so. They were a little annoying sometimes. I didn't really care about their stories and stuff. Like the daughter had a pregnancy storyline and a boyfriend, and the son had a drug thing. And it's just like it didn't really go anywhere. It was resolved very abruptly, so I didn't really like that. What else? The other kidnappers. There was three. There was Archer. There was Duncan is the main. Is Dylan McDermott's character. There was Archer. There was Kramer, his like brother-in-law, I think it was. Oh yeah. And then Sandrine. She was just kind of brought on by Kramer. Those three were pretty good. Kramer, the guy that played Kramer, he was kind of not that best of an actor. Like I said, he only had, like Dylan, he only had one facial expression, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling the acting from him. The others were fine. I don't want to spoil too much because this is the end. They're probably not going to be a second season. So if you want to check it out, I would. I'm not going to reveal what the whole plot was. If you want me to, I can. If you want me making a video detailing the plot, then I can definitely do that if you guys want me to. But I'm just going to keep it on the lowdown. I'm not going to say too much. But it's a ride. It's a wild ride. It's not the best wild ride, but it's satisfying. It kept me occupied during the fall with I watch a lot of shows, and this was just this. Usually on the first episode, I can tell like if this shows me terrible or not, and this caught my attention and kept me interested throughout the whole series. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, that's Hostages. Check it out if you want. I don't know if it'll be on Netflix streaming or when it'll be on DVD. But if you want to check that out, definitely. It's interesting. It's not. I know some of you may not like it, but I was entertained. It doesn't take a lot to entertain me actually, but it was a solid series, I think, with some low points, some high points, just up and down. But that's it. So that's my Hostages review, and that's it. You guys have a good day.